Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. This is a bit different for me actually and very different for my channel, but I am here today with a kind of pregnant get ready with me. I have had quite a few requests and questions if I'm going to do pregnancy vlogs. We're in the third trimester, so we're at the end now. So I had sort of said when I announced that I was pregnant that I'm not really going to stray from my content, but I will kind of update you, and I thought the best kind of way is to do it in a get ready with me, kind of, because I have to get ready anyway. I can just put my stool here and camera here, and this is our bedroom, and yeah, so I can have you guys with me this way. I'll chit chat through and just sort of update you on some things, you know, like my pregnancy and whatnot. Today I have a couple of appointments. I have a couple with my husband, and then we will be seeing my OB this afternoon, which is exciting. So then we'll see baby, which is always nice. It's just always, I was telling my friend, it's always reassuring. Even though you feel kicks and everything, it's just so nice to see baby on the screen in an ultrasound and hear the OB go, everything's good. You're like, whew. For this makeup session and every makeup session, I will always put my hair up. It's just what I do. I always put my hair up when I'm doing my makeup, and it has to be high. It's so funny. And I do a flip bun, so that's kind of my flip bun. I always put my hair up when I'm doing my makeup and when I'm eating. Next, I will put on some moisturizer. This is my go-to Natio Milk Rose and Lavender Chamomile Milk Moisturizing cream, but it's really, really thin. Like, it's literally like a milk, like it's very runny. So it doesn't it dries really quickly and it doesn't feel thick on the skin. So then I will go in with a primer. This is my This is my Toiletry 19 in Monogram Canvas from Louis Vuitton. All my face needs are always in here. The L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Primer, which has the kind of pearlescent finish to it. I did show you that in my May favorites, and just goes on so nicely. I'm truly, truly loving this primer. I do one pump and then I dab it. I dab it all over the face. There's a mirror here. And work it kind of in rather than rubbing it like moisturizer. I dab it down the neck a little. Okay, so now that's on, I will grab my Beauty Blender. This is my Pro Beauty Blender, which is the black color. I do also have my pink, which is like the original, but this is a bit denser. Denser? Yeah, harder. So now I will go on and put my foundation on, which is my Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD. I got this in Singapore. It is a great color. It is the Y325, and unfortunately when I was in Sephora last, they didn't have this color, so I'm a bit shattered. At the bigger end, and I'll just literally do maybe 2 or 3 pumps, and I'm coming to the end, so I'm really sad about that. And I pump it on to the Beauty Blender. Some people don't, a lot of people don't, but that works for me. And then I will just cheek, chin, nose, forehead, and work it in. This is where my makeup routine has changed so much due to the Ipsy girls, is that I will spend most of my time here when I do my makeup. I really work my foundation in with a Beauty Blender, like really work it in. So behind me here you will see my bag of the day, which is basically been the bag of the last 2 weeks. I put out a post on Instagram the other day saying I can't put it down and that I just love it. Yes, it is very heavy. The Hermes Birkin 35 in Togo leather, full Togo leather and leather lined, but a tote that is just so easily accessed, in, out, items in and out. If I shop, I tend to put the items in the bag, kind of like an Everfull, and because it is so vintage, I'm really carefree about it. So there we go. Once I've got that to a point where I'm happy with my foundation, I will go ahead and just set it, put some just flat setting powder. This is my Marc Jacobs 100 finishing powder. And then I'll just grab, this is an e.l.f. complexion brush. I'll just grab that and set it just with some translucent, only a little bit, like one dab, so it doesn't cake or anything like that. Make sure it's all sort of smooth. Like so. Here, sometimes I either do bronzer, a bit of contouring, or I will sometimes do my brows first. I'm gonna go in and just do my brows so that I have them nice and framed. It helps that way. This is all my eye makeup in my Coach Poppy Coach purse. This was from the sequined poppy line. I got this in New York in Macy's. I will never give it up. I am in fact using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil or brow whiz in what is it, the definer brow, which if you saw me haul this, I kind of freaked because I was like, oh no, it's the corner pencil. I wasn't planning on getting the corner pencil, thinking it was just a regular brow whiz, but I'm enjoying it. I've sort of made myself enjoy it. So I'll just go in, brush these out. So yeah, I was talking about my Birkin. Absolutely obsessed with it, cannot put it down. It's been 2 weeks, but I think now I might trade it out. So I might trade it out in the next day or two. So maybe you guys can tell me what I should trade it out to. Here I would just take the definer brow on an angle and I won't come to the front. I just start sort of in the forefront and just make strokes like little hairs and guide it up from there. I like the front of the brow to be a little bit lighter than the tail. So that is the brow is on. Then I go back with the comb, which is on the other end, and I will just completely comb that out, really blending it through so it brings a bit of the brow wiz down into the front, and it just makes it look really put together, blended and smooth. So that's what we would do there. It's funny when their brows are on and you don't have any bronzer or anything finished. I will warm up the face with my MAC's mineralized bronzer, which is Give Me Sun. This is also the MAC 135 brush that I got with it, and I have just, this combo is fantastic. I have talked about it in favorites. So I'll just put a little bit of product on, tap it off, and then I just warm up the whole face around the line, fringe line, like so. And it's so easy with this brush because it's so big. It just kind of does it really quickly. Yeah. I have had so many nice comments about moving and good job and how did it go. It's just been so supportive and lovely. So thank you so much, because my gosh, I don't know what it is with life and humans, but when something really massive is happening in your life, like having a child, you just decide to move house, buy a new house, do something radical like that. Now, I will go in and do quite a hard contour, because I probably, if I get a chance, after we come back from my doctor, I may film for you guys downstairs in my studio, my rented studio. I may film a baby haul, or maybe I should do that in his nursery. A few people have been asking me to do more pregnancy things and baby things, so I thought I'd select some of the clothes or things or blankets or things that I'm liking and show you guys. Anyway, so I might film that. So I will do a stronger contour just because I like that. So this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in the medium. I can grab the middle color and a little bit of Havana here on the end. And they're the best to contour with. This one is the best because it's really a shadowy kind of color. And all I do is go from ear down like that much. And so many people will say, oh, your contour is so strong. But again, that's on camera or it's on photographs. So it just, yeah, it comes up a lot stronger. In real life, it's not necessary. It comes across like shadow. So anyway, that is what I would do. And then I'll bring it up onto the temple. Someone on Instagram called me like a moving pro, which is so true. It is so true. I have moved home every year since the age of 17. Every year. It's nuts. And that's true. It's a true fact. Then I'll go back with my Real Techniques multitasking brush. This is a great brush if you want to fluff and blend and not have a really kind of big fluffy brush to do that. So I just put a little bit on and you can see how it's quite strong. So then I would just go back in and really lift that cheek. And when I mean lift, I push up into it and you can see it blends it out. A little bit of contour on my nose using this Sigma concealer brush F70. I just run a bit of powder down my nose, and then what makes it finished off perfectly is this Sigma eyeshadow brush. I love E55. I will grab some banana powder and the shimmery powder and literally just run it straight up my nose like that. Literally a straight line. And bam, that gives a really nice contour to the nose without too much sort of fuss. One thing I have noticed with being pregnant is that I did once suffer from anemia when I was 16, and obviously now there's so much blood in my body, but I am low in my iron, so I'm on tablets for that. But I am noticing that the dark circles are way more obvious than usual. So under eye concealer consists of a double whammy. So my Age Rewind concealer, and there's different colors in this. Sorry, I'm out of breath. So this is the light pale, there's the Illuminizer, and there's all different, you know, darker shades or whatnot. And then this is the Fit Me concealer in the Fair Claire. My labeling has rubbed off, but I do a double whammy where I put this one on and then I'll put this on top. run it down the bridge of my nose, take it out, and fill it in like so. And on the other side, like so. Looking so beautiful. I don't really highlight any other parts of my face, like here and here and here and here and here, because it gets super cakey. Take a my damp beauty blender, which is still damp enough, and I always take it around my whole eye, because that makes for like a lid primer as well, rather than I used to have Painterly by MAC and Soft Ochre by MAC, but I don't know. I like this setup because I don't have to fuss. So there we go. So again, like the foundation, I really work it in. Like I could even do that for longer, packing it in. This is where I use my new hauled Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which has a little bit of color to it. It's not the white setting powder. So there it is, you can see it with a little bit, see how it has a tint to it. And then I'll be putting this on with my Real Techniques cheek brush. So I'll start in the corner. I'm not baking or packing or anything. I'm just literally dotting it on over the concealer. Oh my god, I just realized I only used one concealer. Okay, well, one concealer is okay today, but I would have gone over the top with my Fit Me, but we can clearly see that one is enough today. If it is a dark circle day, we do the Fit Me as well. So then I'll just go back around with the multitasking Real Techniques brush, which pretty much still has product on it, and lift that cheek again. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but up where our new house is, it's up in like all this rural area. It's like a gated communities, and they have little farms like chooks, so they can have fresh eggs. And the neighbors down that way have a lamb, and it's barring right now. It's so cool. I literally feel like a farmer. Next, just to add some color to the lids, because I'm loving that in the crease, I'll go back into just my contour kit. That's it. I don't necessarily need to use my Shadow Couture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I will when I'm filming to really darken it up and make it, you know, more dramatic because it's on camera. But during the day, I'll just grab Havana again. I'm pretty sure this is Havana, and I'm calling this Havana. Tap it off and just take it in the crease to warm up the crease. This is a shadow brush from Real Techniques, from the purple line, and I'll just do that. Where was I up to with my stories? I forget where I'm up to. Oh yeah, the support when moving. We haven't really gotten very far, have we, with the stories? So yeah, it's been amazing. My pregnancy, let's get on to that. My little monkey bear, oh my god, my little boy. I just keep saying what a good little boy he is. And everyone thinks I'm crazy. But I mean that in the sense that I'm good. I am, you know, touch wood, amazing, and just having what I guess is a really good pregnancy. Just absolutely loving it. Got lots of energy even in this third trimester, which is all of, you know, my doctors, because I have a lot of doctors because I've had health conditions before. So they're all really impressed that I've got so much energy pregnant. They just thought I wouldn't. So yeah, side effects now is probably just cramps. No one really tells you about the cramps as such, especially like at night. Calf cramps, I just think I'm gonna die half the time. I'm like, what do I do with my leg? It's cramping, it's spasming. Anyway, a little bit of warmth in the crease just to warm it up. This is my Milani Baked blushes. I did show this in a favorites. This is the famous Luminoso color. You can see it there in the light a bit better. It is a beautiful, shiny, iridescent peach. So I will take the blush and run it up my cheek. I'm not a, you know, apples of the cheeks kind of girl, because it makes me, you know, so I run it up, literally, like in a line with my contouring until I sort of get the desired pigment that I want. I run it up. So desired blush strength on. And then, because I am just so obsessed with it, Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. We will go ahead with my new fan brush. Oh, I didn't tell you what my blush brush was. I use this as my blush brush. It is the Duo Fiber Face Brush from Real Techniques, but I love it as a blush brush. I've had many blush brushes, but blush brushes. This is my new Morphe G23 fan brush that I do my highlight with. I just pat either side and then I just sweep it up with a really light hand because it's very potent, shall we say. I just sweep it up the cheeks like so. I would, yes, take some and put it on the top of my nose for a nose highlight. So many people commented on a few videos ago that you have a highlight on your nose. I learnt this from the Ipsy girls and I love it. A lot of people don't like watching it in videos because it looks really dominant, but you can just go back in and buff it away a bit. In real life, it's not that dominant. It just gives you a really pretty glow. I feel like I've been filming for ages. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know how much I'm going to have to edit down or edit out. I'm sorry if I do edit some parts out. But this is my first kind of talk through. Man, I can talk forever. All the powders are done. Eyes are still left to do, so, and lips. And so I will set the powders now with my MAC Fix Plus. The setting spray. We love just looking very very set is probably better. So when everybody's been saying, oh, your makeup's so matte and set, I think the fix, like setting spray part is a really big part of it. Really big part of it. A lot of people ask, wow, what's on your lips? It's so like glossy and, you know, nude, which is really lovely. It is still the NYX Nude Suede Shoes from their Glide On Lip Pencil range. I'll link below. I got this from ladymoss.com. And then this is my Ultra HD lip lacquer from Revlon in the Smoky Topaz. Again, these two combos is what I use. It is what is just been on repeat non-stop. And I'll fill the whole lip in with the pencil. So that's the lip. Because I run it so low on the lip, I prefer that than running it on the top and then it looks like a duck lip. My Desired from Socialize, Carissa's line, one is falling over there inside, but that's because these are well used. Well used. This is my Dark Tone Duo Glue. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like the dark tone because it can show up mistakes a lot more if you sort of jolt or move the glue around, so people like dry clear. I don't like dry clear because my lashes tend to not dry that fast. If you can see, it's not focusing. I'll put a bead on along the lash band and I'll let that really get tacky. A lot of people say, oh, just leave it for like 1 minute to get tacky. I leave it for like 3 to 4 minutes because it needs to be really tacky so that when I put it down, for me, it's secured straight away. The way I do my lashes is I just simply go middle, put it straight in the middle, and I always have them standing up, and then I do the corners. And I don't breathe when I'm doing this. I don't know why. And then I'll grab the corners. And slide them into place. And then just to make sure they're really on, I clamp them down to my actual lash. Just going along the band and clamping like so. I will go ahead now and blend out. I will go ahead now and blend my lashes into the falsies using my mascara. Some people put a coat on before they put their falsies on, but I find it too hard to get behind my own lashes if I do that, so it's better that I do it after. This is my Too Faced Better Than Sex full size mascara. So now I'll go ahead and just start at the top. Sometimes I just go straight in. Crispy does that. And it really helps blend them. This also gives my lash line, my waterline, my tight line, a bit of colour, because in the day I rarely wear eyeliner. That's just me, that's what I do. Or if I do wear it, I wear brown. I never put mascara on my bottom lashes. It doesn't suit me. It never has. So I always leave them. So that is it. With my makeup, I'm done. That would be all, and I would do it probably a lot faster without chitter-chatting to you guys. I'm not sure how much I'm going to edit down out of this. So yes, that brings me to the end of this Get Ready With Me. Very different for me, very different from my channel, but I feel I can sort of update you pregnancy-wise. That way I have a little chit-chat and it's a bit more fun. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. If you enjoyed it and it's a bit different, you like these Get Ready With Me chit-chat update videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you wish to do so, guys, that would be really great. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace. I've always dreamt about eating